Ladies and gentlemen, viewers of all ages, welcome to the final part of the Fate Grand Prix. We got derailed a bit with this whole prison break situation, but here we are at the final area, the continent. Damn it, they just keep coming. One, please. One, please. I do love seeing human faces contorted in pain. Now give me one of those. And one of those. Oh, and one of those, too. Here, you'll take your payment in small denomination QP and like it. Feel free to count to make sure it all adds up if you like. I know your fighting spirit will never let you do otherwise. Go ahead and count them one by one, but don't you dare stop cooking in the meantime. Now I think I'll make a shish kebab next. That is actually evil. As someone who's worked in retail, oh my god, freaking getting large payments of things like in small denominations and having to actually count them is one of the most evil things you can do to a person working behind a desk. So I implore you watching this at home, the next time you, so much as go to a grocery store, please have at least, if not exact change, please have, bigger denominations than smaller. It's, it's common decency, and it saves us a lot of trouble in the end. Please and thank you. God, I kind of went overboard on that rant there. I'm sorry. Just I had flashbacks, man. To Vietnam, otherwise known as Barnes and Noble. Anyway. Wait, hold up. They're almost at the finish line, so this event's gonna be over soon? Isn't it strange that I've really been doing nothing but standing here this entire time? I mean, I'm more than just an ungodly sexy swimsuit model, you know. The way I saw it, the higher-ups for this event were supposed to notice the pop star power I couldn't keep covered up because it's just way too strong. Then they were supposed to beg me to take over the main role thanks to my incredible cuteness and popularity. Heads were supposed to roll for having overlooked such an amazing talent right under their noses all this time, and my future as a superstar should have been secured. As official record keeper, it falls to me to preserve this summer woe. I shall call this one the Tragic Buffoon. Fo! Fo's excited too. He's jumping around like he wants to join the race. This is finally it, Senpai. It's all been leading up to this. That's right. The only thing that stands between our races and victory now is a single straightaway. This area may have been improvised on the fly after the bridge collapse, but hey, it works to keep things going. I've tallied up the time it took each team to escape from the prison and set up a new starting grid accordingly. This time each team will burn rubber as soon as we say go. It'll be a battle of fate where each racer will have no choice but to trust in their luck. There'll be no interference from enemies and no tricky corners. All your team's gotta do is floor it and make it for the finish line, straight ahead. A final leg for the ages. Free of cheap tricks where the winner will be obvious to anyone watching. And we'll get to see how it all shakes out after a word from our sponsors. Go! It's been one hell of a long race, folks, but last time to separate the winners from the losers. Listen up, all of you waiting on the starting grid. Look back on everything that's happened during this race. The 4 areas you worked so hard to cross, the countless trials you overcame with your trusty vehicles. You should all be fired up by those irreplaceable summer memories. But if you win here, it will all have been worth it. If you lose, it was all for nothing. So you can't go giving up now, can you? To all you fierce competitors who've made it this far, this goddess salutes you! I can't wait to see what happens, and not just for my own personal reasons. I swear to you all as the goddess of beauty, whoever wins this race will be nothing less than the best summer servant! That's our Ishtar. She really knows how to get people fired up right to the end. So it certainly looks like that it worked. The Ishtar Temple at the finish line will serve as the victory gate. Try to be the first one to cross it. This is it. Get ready to begin the official last race of the Ishtar Cup. And they're off! Wait, did Team Fran win everything? Is that what this is saying? Spoilers? Was that just the team I supported the most? Great, we're almost to the finish. Use that berserker yell of yours to clear away everyone in front of us. Indeed. Now that things have come to this, I believe the time has come to play my final card. Explosive Steam Turbo Boost. Maximum output. 120% capacity reached.
I'm definitely going to win! Winning will make me happy!
Now if we've come this far, all we can do is trust in fate. Said tossing mayonnaise at what the fuck? You would stoop so low at this point in the race. You really are a dastardly villain. Might makes right, as they say, but don't tell Fran that. Very well then, I suppose I have no choice but to keep it to myself.
Let's go!
Or is this gonna be like everyone's? Oh no, this is it. This is it. So why did it choose to go from whatchamacallit? I don't know. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, the closing ceremony. Go! Congratulations! This game's winners are... Applaud till your hands go numb. Oh, he's flapping his paws. That's adorable. Wow, the excitement here is palpable. We're so lucky we were able to see the end of the race this close to the finish line, Senpai. Looks like there's still some time until the victory ceremony. Everyone's still taking it all in. Was that thunder? Odd, it was really sunny here at the racetrack just a moment ago. What? Are those storm clouds? They're coming straight towards us, almost as if they have a will of their own. That's a hell of a storm! Kids, hurry up and get back to Chaldea! Those gale winds aren't just gonna blow around physical objects. That lightning can even destroy spirit origins. Oh shit. It's a quaking, crackling criminal Anderson. Why does that happen now? Right after I got the special celebratory champagne? That thunder sounds like Gozu Tenno. Don't tell me that's Raiko. I'm getting out of here with my head still attached to my shoulders. Ibaraki's such a fraidy cat. Me, I'm the pinnacle of elegance. That kind of lightning is no big deal at all. I see that sort of thing on Mount Janos all the time. Ah! What the hell was that? It zapped me all the way down to my tail. Mash. Go high. We gotta get people out of here. That was perfect. Everyone went just as planned. I'm so perfect I almost scare myself. Fofo! Is that Ishtar? Senpai, you must go back to the racetrack! Dun dun dun. Go on. If you don't want to get caught up in this, you better run away. Don't worry, I'm not heartless. I'll spare your lives. But please note that any refunds for bets placed on will only be given to servants still at the racetrack. The tickets for any heroic spirits who run away will be considered null and void. If you got a problem with that, take it up with the most ancient of laws. No matter what the era, the house always wins. All gambling is rigged to the advantage of whoever's hosting it. If you didn't know what that meant before, hopefully it's become crystal clear by now. That's one of the worst things you've ever said! I just came back from Las Vegas 2 weeks ago. IRL. Oh, is that Fiend? I could have sworn I just heard you asking for divine punishment of the worst kind.
Senpai, it's dangerous here. I can strike at any moment.
Oh, don't worry about that, Mash. I'll go zapping you after you both help me out so much. As long as you don't get in my way anymore, that is.
Foe?
Earthquake?
No, I don't think this is an ordinary earthquake.
You're right. This is the earth itself crying out in pain. It's being sacrificed in order to make my companion. I mean, come on! Did you really figure me for the kind of chump who would use all our money on charity? It was our ritual leading up to this moment. That's right, I couldn't care less who came in first. All I wanted was to have each team drive their hearts out while they completed the race. To make sure the parts I had each team installed in their vehicles all ended up here. After their tires carved a ton of magical energy into the Venus textures I placed all over this land. I thought there was something fishy about this. Did you now? I knew I saw great potential in a promising future in you, Master. But you still didn't know exactly what I was up to, did you? Even though Mabe kind of clued us in on that a long time ago. I'll be nice and throw you a bone here. First off, check out the true form of my Ishtar temple.
Sirewa?
The Ishtar temple is just a front! This is the top secret, painstakingly constructed operation the Ishtar Quantum Power System, or Ishtar QPS.
Hold it right there!
We gotta simply stand idly by through all of this, whatever this is. We overheard what you were saying. What is all this? Is it something to do with the parts installed in our vehicles? Something to do with them? They were the whole point of all of this. Speaking of which, I'll be taking them back now. I didn't input any Steam command like that.
Ishtar's part just came out Babbage's body.
Wish my body could combine and attach. What if they'd include a diagram showing how to cast parts off like that at the end of the book?
Those parts are coming off all vehicles all by themselves. Is that thing pulling them in?
Kyogoku may have never needed such a harness, but I still question what this is all about. Our vehicle just completely fell apart after that thing we jammed in somewhere was ripped out. I don't know how to manage to stay together all this time. Oh well, it can't be helped.
Those parts are just flying away. That's taking tremendous magical energy from that device.
Dun dun dun! There we go, it's coming together nicely. That's all thanks to you guys driving over my Venus textures. The tire marks you all carved into this land while you were desperately trying to outrun one another will function just like kind of magical summoning circle. And this little doohickey is designed to gather up all the magical energy expended during the race. At the same time, the parts I had you install in your vehicle secretly stored the heat created by the friction of your magical energy propelled tires running across my textures, which in turn completed the preparations for the excited state of each part. It's all so deliciously perfect! Soon, Operation Rebuild Gugalana will be complete! What's going on here, you swine? Now I look back on it, it's been a long time waiting for this day. The Queen of Curse stole all the best parts for herself, even though I'm the Queen of Heaven. The other goddesses all pitied me, calling me pathetic just because I lost my trump card, the Bull of Heaven. Goldie would laugh at me and say things like, well, of course the Bull of Heaven left you. We want a match that was built like a washboard. It's been a long and humiliating road to get here, but at last I finally reached my goal. Yulia, don't you look at me like that. This is not just taking out my frustrations on others. Don't worry, since I'm the highest class of goddess there is, I'll tell you what was really going on with this race. Up till now, I spent all my free time searching for Gugalana or trying to resummon him. Anything I could think of to get him back, basically. Considering how tight we were, it should have only been a matter of time until he came back to me. But no matter how hard I tried, he never came home. I couldn't find him anywhere. I couldn't summon him. I couldn't even sense his breathing. I realized that I hadn't just lost him. Either he was taken someplace my authority doesn't reach, or disappeared after the connection between divine spirits and humanity was completely severed. His role had been completed, right? Exactly. Which means it wasn't my fault that I lost Gugalana and Uruk. At that point, he had already become detached from me, so it was no wonder I wasn't able to summon him again. Gugalana returned to heaven. It was a gift from my father, but he'd earned his retirement. I had no problem with that, really. So I had a change of heart and decided to take a different tack. If the first Gugalana was broken, I could just make another! What? Then you were really trying to make another divine beast? Like on the Demiurge? Yup, if that could do it, no reason I can't. I mean, how many times do you think I've come this close to destroying Mesopotamia? Maybe you guys didn't take me seriously since I've really only showed you my good side. This is who I really am. A goddess among goddesses who collects authority from every other god and uses it as ornamentation. The most powerful divine spirit ever. Ruler Ishtar! Incredible, that divine beast really is starting to incarnate. Singularity or not, it's amazing that she was able to pull this off all on her own. Oh man, I definitely wasn't taking this seriously enough. Ishtar, I regret my errand. Stand in awe. You sure don't sound like you regret anything. Help! Well, this whole race ritual did have a pretty big mystery to it right from the beginning. I told myself that Ishtar was odd and her ways would naturally be odd too, and just let it go, but I really did not see this twist coming. Basically, this whole race was nothing more than a way of creating a new Googlana, right? How is this a joke to you? Wake up! Sorry about that, you gotta understand, we geniuses don't get many chances to have our expectations exceeded like this. It's sort of novel. I mean, it's just so much fun. I mean, how do we not get excited when we finally get to experience actually being surprised by a twist for once? That said, I know I need to keep that under control this time around. Surprise is over now, and it's time to deal with this mess. That's some big talk, Da Vinci. Didn't you just say you were standing in awe of me? I did. I still am. I'm feeling regret and awe, but for the bull of heaven, not you. Unfortunately for you, Ishtar, you're still just a pseudo-servant using a human as a vessel. Your spirit origin is A rank at best. Suffice to say that we can handle anything you can throw at us. That said, the severity of the beating coming your way may change depending on what you decide to do with your reconstructed bovine friend. More big talk, eh? Alright, then let me just go ahead and finish building up my bull of heaven. And then I'll show you just how terrifying I can really be. First, I'll use the Ishtar QPS to put together the different living body parts that were flowing with magical energy. With an immature organism as a nucleus. Here it comes. The birth of my new Googlana. Googlana Mark II! Damn, looks like something out of freaking. That looks like a final boss from an order route line from the Shin Megami Tensei games. All right, and we can't use Ishtar ourselves. Then we're stuck with only guests. Oh boy, what do we throw at this? So we're up against, what is it, okay, so I need a Lancer and an Assassin. I'm gonna stick with Nitrosis. It's a bull, so chances are the big bad is gonna be an assassin of, or an assassin, a rider of some sort. As for Ishtar herself, better bring out the big guns. Alright. Not messing around now. Let's see. Save Vlad for... I did not mean to take you out. I wanted to rearrange you. Get back in here. Please, thank you. Alright, you get Galder. Or Gander. Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? God damn it. And you... Afternoon Party. That's still too much? Shit. No, actually you get the jeweled sword. Oh my god, that's too much? Game, you're killing me. You're killing me slowly with this. Killing me. Destroying my own spirit origin, so to speak. Actually, no. damn it. Alright, okay, so I'll just have to take you off of Verdant Sound. And the things we do just to get good servants, right? Or a good squad going. Though I suppose that's why the higher cost is, or excuse me, I suppose that's why lower rank characters have a place in situations like these, and why they're not like considered garbage tier, as was pointed out to me at the very, very beginning of this entire playthrough. Here goes. It really is the Bull of Heaven.
It's so big.
So you mean all that work I did was just a play to bring that giant cow to life? Why didn't anyone tell me? What are you, a movie villain killing off our allies now that they've all outlived their usefulness?
Now, if anything, it's more like agreeing to give a race promoter a cut of your winnings and having him fleece you for everything you've got. Mind if I ask a question? I get what you're really trying to make now.
But is this ritual still going to serve the function you originally promised it would?
That's right, this ritual was originally supposed to erase the singularity here. You can still do that, right?
I can't hear you!
That is a good question. All the magical energy collected in this race has been poured into Gugalana. There are no resources left that can be allocated to erasing the singularity. Much as I hate to say it, it would seem that Ishtar has deceived us and...
No, I didn't! I totally accounted for this, okay? Getting my Gugalana Mark II was all part of the plan. I always meant to use this Ultra Divine Beast power to take care of the singularity. Duh! Just have to get rid of the distortion, right? I'll just have him stomp on it like a roll of bubble wrap.
That's too rough! It would be like using a bomb to get rid of a ketchup stain!
What Mash said. That may get rid of the singularity, but it could also wipe out Connacht along with it. Fortunately, there's still time. All Ishtar needs to do is give back the magical energy she diverted to Gugalana.
Oh, so it's not too late to reverse the flow of energy, is it? The primary reason I took part in this race to begin with was to help Master resolve the singularity. While I will not deny that I had reasons of my own as well, I cannot allow this most important aspect to come unravel at the end. Master happy, best. Master not happy, bad. I guess we all know what we have to do now, don't we? I'm glad you children are so quick on the uptake. It takes me a lot of time sharing my hard-won wisdom.
You don't want to talk, but anyway. Yeah, I'll never stand on the stage with that thing in the background. Of course, if we set it up so that it blows wide open and I come flying out of it on a wire for my grand entrance, well, that's a whole different story.
A true god shouldn't be selfish, Ishtar. They should always keep their promises, even those made to inferior humans. Wait, hang on a second. When did I get to be the bad guy here? Okay, maybe I went a little too far with swindling everyone out of their bets. But in general, my getting a new Gugalana is a good thing, right? Just imagine all that power fighting on your side. Our side! Sure, its divine radiance may be so intense that it crushes all sorts of tangible and intangible things, but that's a small price for such a big payoff. If anything, you should be thanking me for bringing him back. I mean, come on, it's like humans always say, bigger is better.
Rip.
So it's gonna be like that, huh? Fine, I'm not backing down after coming this far. Let's do this thing!
That's how its materialization is coming along. Just what for, like? That's more than enough.
Ishtar mode change!
Taste its power for yourself and bow down before me. Soon you wish you'll never mess with this goddess.
She's unleashing her true strength. Come on, Master, let's stop Ishtar's misguided plan and bring this to an end.
Showtime is now. Versus Ishtar herself. Don't know what trick she has up her sleeve, but I don't want any mistakes.
強気ですね。そうですか。構いませんが。はっ。参ります。高くついたわね。放て。
Jesus! What? I will tear you down where you stand. Choice now. I was going to save this for whatever's coming up next, but really has come to this. Ultra, you better get at least like 2 Buster cards next turn. Good. This has to kill. This has to kill. Good. Overkill. Behold my giant leg! Alright. Let's do this thing. So far, so good. Let's go, Nitro! Tumultuous Euphrates. This is for my Go High, you bitch! Yes! Blue Sky Sumer. Wait, what did that do? We're fine. We're fine. We're living. We're playing a feud. Triple Quick Brave. Don't mind if I do. Damn, let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Fuma! Let's go! See, I don't know if you have some nonsense planned, but I want Fuma to get the final kill here. Oh, we did it! Big on hoof! The Scarab of Wisdom for our troubles. Not bad, but you're so completely outclassed. Resistance is futile! An incarnated divine beast is law in this world. As the Queen of Heaven, I'm the only one who can control it. Kugan is practically invulnerable to the likes of you. You guys don't stand a chance. I'm afraid she's right, Master. Nero, Ultra, and everyone else are putting up a great fight, but they just don't have anything that could bring the Bull of Heaven down. There you have it. Now just sit back and wait while Kugalana finishes assembling. Once he's complete, I can go back to being my true self. Instead of Ishtar, I'll be Inanna, and I'll have the authority to control the heavens themselves! Having an ally become stronger is not only a good thing, but I have a rather unfortunate prediction about this goddess and her plans. I'm so confident I'm willing to wager on it. She's the type to self-destruct spectacularly by betting everything on what she mistakenly believes to be a winning hand. Wow, even the screen's like, nod. No, I'm not! When I win big, and when I lose, I make sure to take my opponent with me. Isn't that literally being self-destructive? Okay, I'll admit this case bears more than a passing resemblance to that scenario. Crud, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Nice try, but you can't psych me out. I already won no matter how you slice it. I'm not self-destructing, and you guys have no chance to turn this around. Never a minute, no, 2 minutes. I'll have... I don't think so. Or you were busy focusing on your enemies to the ground, I got to your bull's head, yes? Oh god, if she suplexes this thing, I'm going to love this character forever. This divine aura. Talk about larger than life, yes? Gracias. That's so sweet of you to say, even if a little embarrassing. Now I'm all fired up for my last show. To thank you for cheering me on, I'll show you the essence of lucha. A neck hang into a heaven drop on an unprecedented giant scale. Do it. Quetzalcoatl's bending Kugalana's horns. Amazing, now she's tying them together and... No wait, is that a backbreaker to what I think it is? Quetzalcoatl, what are you doing here? I think I got taken out along with Mabe. I did, yes. Or at least someone who looked just like me did. You aren't the only one who was scheming behind the scenes, Ishtar. My request is very simple. When they break out of prison, it will be my job as the Vice Warden to go after them. When that happens, I want you to disguise yourself as me and fight in my stead. This is not to deceive Mabe, but the goddess helping the prisoners. I want her to think I'm off the board. Of course, it won't work if you just run away from them, no. Basically, I want you to die for real, yes? What are you, a demon? The hell kind of deal is that? You don't like it, I see. I could kill you right now if you prefer. Right, I guess you would kill me if I refused, huh? If you did, I wouldn't be able to fill the first request I accepted. So I can either die without fulfilling any requests, or die after fulfilling 2 requests, huh? Well, that's a no-brainer. Okay, lady, you've got yourself a deal. Muchas gracias. I'm glad you're such an understanding, heroic spirit, yes? You bet. But if I'm going to accept your request, I need you to come through with a suitable reward, you know? That said, I'm good on money and booze now. Authority's nice too, but I think I've had my fill of that. When you can become anyone at all, sometimes you gotta make a conscious choice to do something for yourself. You follow me, lady? Noted as I want more than anything. Yes, I believe I do. Very well then, nameless warrior. The next time we meet, I swear on my godhood to face you on no hard-barred match of strength. As you can see, I love hand-to-hand combat, so I'm sure we'll have a wonderful time, yes? Got it. Right then, you've got yourself a deal. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your plan succeeds. Damn, he really lives to die. But he doesn't want to go out on his own terms, so I respect that. And here we are, but don't feel too bad, Ishtar. It's not that my scheme was better than yours, so much as his performance was just too good. That said, it's time you had a stir of talking to. Understand how awful it feels to be unable to fight what thing really matters, or to be helpless to save those who are in need, yes? But still, you went too far this time. As a fellow goddess of Venus, I can't just stand by and let you continue this foolishness, no? If it is beyond the capacity of humanity to stop this beast, then I shall destroy it myself! Kugalana, bull of heaven, servant to the goddess of Venus. If you feel a kinship with my power, then hear me now and obey me! This trap is too much even for you. I'll drive you back into the earth and return you to your slumber. Moo. Please, no! Motherfucking pile driver! By God, it's dead! Stop the match! Okay, everyone, light up now. Close together, please. Winning team in the middle. They've earned that. Just a moment. You there, evil aristocrat, get out of the way. You will not be waltzing into this picture. This commemorative photo will consist only of the racers and the race's administrative staff. You gotta stay put. Don't bother trying to get out of frame. Good. Now hold up so that we can see it. King Gilgamesh gave this to us himself.
It may be recycled, but doesn't mean we should waste it. God, even when he's not on screen, the sage is following me everywhere. Aw, she's sad. No fair. I didn't do anything to deserve this kind of cruelty. I lost my fleeting authority. I lost Gugalana. When I get back to Chaldea, there's even a special anti-goddess punishment waiting for me. Whose idea was this anyway? Who? Right, it was mine. Come on, it's okay to laugh. It's just like Nero said, I'm a pathetic goddess who blew all her money in a single winning ticket that turned out to be anything but. Yeah, no. You're not off the hook. Senpai, Ishtar seems to be genuinely repentant. Looks like we should be able to do something about the singularity now that Gugalana is gone. So maybe we don't need the pressure too severely? That's kind of you, Mash, but it's okay. Even I'm fed up with myself after this ordeal. I don't even care what happens to me anymore. To your worst, I can't stand the thought of being broke. You'll have to save up from scratch again. That's your punishment. You mean... Your punishment is a contract with me. I agree, that sounds like the best solution. Ishtar, no matter what you might say, you're still among the highest class of goddess around. Just the fact that you're on Chaldea's side is something more precious than anything money can buy. You think? So even though I can never call on Gugalana again, you still need my power? You think I'm Chaldea's true goddess of victory or something? You're plenty capable even without giant SMT bull. I see. In that case, well, I really am sorry about all this. I do feel better now that I know for sure Gugalana is never coming back, so... Okay, I guess it's the first time for everything. Even a goddess working for free. So I swear to you once again, I, Ishtar, officially vow to be your servant. Good to have you. Hooray! My, that one came out rather well, if I do say so myself. Now I think I should take another one, focus on the victory cup. Will the winning team hold it up, please? Yes, there we go. Those are some lovely smiles. Say cheese. And so the summer race came to an end. We may have just run around behind the scenes, but I still feel like I'll be looking back on the memories of this event for years to come. The horizon stretching out forever, the endless sky with not a single rooftop in sight. The times when Senpai and I would just stand by my side, enjoying the cool breeze. I didn't realize that was Mash narrating, my bad. The way my shirt clung to me after I sweated buckets in the heat, and how even though it was heavy and unpleasant, I didn't mind. Okay, that's thoughts, that leaves much to the imagination. Don't say that, Kohai. Even though I don't particularly mind it anyway. Senpai and I were running around until we were out of breath to get to the finish line in time. The way everyone's vehicles screamed by like thunder, their speed blowing our hair completely out of place. How cool and refreshing that felt, and then Senpai and I saw how unkempt each other's hair was and how that made us laugh. Our roles may have been very much mundane this time instead of leading ones. But even so, these are still precious summer memories that I'll never forget. That's actually adorable. Man, Mash is such a good character. Come to think of it. So maybe the longest I've ever been outside Chaldea was Senpai since I became a navigator. I guess it really would have been unhealthy to spend the whole summer staying inside playing board games. I should thank Ishtar for giving us a reason to go outside. Oh, Kohai! Hi, Senpai Info. Foo! Let's go home. Fortunately, we were able to get rid of the singularity with the resources we secured after Quetzalcoatl stopped Gugalana Mark II. So I guess this really does wrap everything up. Foo! Are you glad we came here? Yes, of that much I'm absolutely certain. It may have been one thing after another, but this summer still turned out to be a lot of fun. I'm sure everyone else feels the same way. Woo-wee! It's over! We did it!
And I got one merge. Just one.
私が悪うございました。はい、というわけで済んだことはこれでおしまい。ライダーイシュトル、心を入れ替えて力を貸すわ。
That's the ticket.
私には乗っていないけど、小回り利くところを見せてあげる。
Hell yeah. Shining Water Robe. Quick card and Buster and MP game for all allies. That's really good. I'm definitely gonna be making use of you. Woo! And with 1 day to spare, but I told you we'd do it, and we did it. Now we will end things as we do, with a summoning a session. We'll do one front point pull, and then we have enough for a full tenor, ladies and gentlemen. I came prepared this time. So what are we doing after this, you might ask? Well, I will tell you as soon as I decide what I want to roll on. Queen. Yeah, I need that. I need that noble in my life. I needs it. Anyway. Ooh, God. Back. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. So I will just prattle on a little bit as these summons go along. Alright, so I believe, as I mentioned before, what I want to do is try and get... Oh wait, servant, who is this? Should I keep my mouth shut? Okay. Just a Caesar. Gaius Julius Caesar. What I want to do is... Like, I'm gonna take a break first off, because... You know, just so I don't get burned out. God, I hope that's not our only 4-star card. But what I want to do is break away a little bit, or break away for a bit, take a break, so I get burned out on this. And then when I come back, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make it September, I think. When we come back in the fall, well, you know, when school starts, everyone. What I want to do is every other weekday, I want to do a story part and have something else in between. Oh, wait, let me shut my mouth. What do we get? We got... Hey, we got Nitrosis! I got a seasonal, yay! I'm happy with that. I really am. So every other day, I want to put up a part of the main storyline and then have like another playthrough in between. And also, like, I didn't forget about it, for those of you who are keeping tabs on it. I also want to put out a a 5-star license. I want to put out a part of Fate Grand Extra, like once per Saturday, like a part of Fate Extra on the weekends, essentially. Ooh, a powerless marriage. I'll take that happily. Thank you, Hohenheim. Oh, that's the full summoning.
私は名もなきパラオ神戸を垂れなさい不敬であるぞ
Disrespectful. Don't look inside. Adorable. Let me take a look at these real quick before I raffle on. Damage plus 400 and increase critical rate by 15% by yourself. Or for yourself even. Illustrated by Kitaro Takahashi. Load the gun, aim and pull the trigger. Faster, more accurate, more precise. Only focus on improving oneself as a weapon. He is powerful when that is all he wants, and he's weak when he wants something more. 500-year obsession. Yikes. Apply NP seal 2 turns and curse to enemy killer when you are defeated. Interesting. I like it. I don't know if that needs to be a 5-star essence though. Illustrated by Azusa. Once there was a man with great desire, but the passage of time turned all he had into something twisted. His appearance, his soul, and then his wish itself. And we got a Nitrosis. Yay! I was rolling for Noble, but honestly, I would have been happy with any of them. Divinity B+. Sick. The freaking bag kills me. Illustrated by Shimaudon and voiced by Minami Tanaka. A mysterious being has appeared in Chaldea, this godly heir, this valiant heir. Who could this distinguished looking being be? Seems oddly similar to that one thing from ancient Egyptian mythology. Luck. Oh, man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. So, what, like I was saying, excuse me. Like I was saying, what I want to do, starting September, one part of the main story. So, oh, jeez, almost knocked down my phone. Where is it? So, one part of Septum every other weekday. And on weekends, a part of Fate Extra. And on the days where Grand Order isn't being uploaded, I want to have something else ongoing. I have a couple of ideas of what I want to play, but I just haven't decided yet on which is going to be the final end-all, be-all decision-making on that regard. All the same, that's the score. And that's what's going to happen regarding the Fate series on this channel. So, I think that covers about everything. If I missed anything, I'll be sure to make a YouTube community post about it. So, you know, if you haven't joined already, by all means, please do. So you can keep updated, because that's where that and Twitter, my Twitter will also be in the description, are where I put my updates and things like that. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to be departing Chaldea for a little while. I've been Sonic Fiend. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in September for some more Fate Grand Order!